Hi guys, welcome back to another quick video. I'm here today at Hearts Nitro Model Club, HNMC, which is my local club, my local track just to the north of London here in the UK. I'm here today with my latest acquisition, my latest 10th scale two-wheel drive racer. This is the HB Racing D2 Evo. 10th scale, two-wheel drive. Hopefully we're going to run down, throw down some laps today. I need a bit of practice, I'm a bit rusty. The car is new to me. I have actually already raced one club race event with it, but that was my first race in over a year, and it was quite apparent that I need a bit of practice, so that's what we're hoping to do today. So waiting for some packs to charge up, and then we'll hopefully lay down some laps out here on the outdoor Astro. So we're waiting for those packs to charge up. Let's have a quick look at the buggy itself. Like I said, 10th scale, two-wheel drive buggy, very new to the market. This one is pretty much stock. I do have associated front arms on it at the moment, which we'll come back to a little bit later. This is I think it's a TLR body actually, but it's painted white just for my test body, just so I can do a bit of practice without worrying about scuffing it up. Nice little buggy, carbon arm inserts front and rear when you're running the HB front stock arms. We've got the carbon front tower, loads of aluminium parts on this, aluminium C-hubs here, aluminium front bulkheads, etc. Same with the rear as well, aluminium rear hubs, aluminium rear diff casing as well. Loads of carbon as stock, carbon rear tower there, look, and loads of aluminium as stock as well. So it's a lovely little buggy. It is on the expensive side, but it does come with a lot of hop-ups already included in the kit. Let's have a quick look under the body. So quick look with the body off then. It's not the neatest of builds from my part. Story is, I actually received this last Thursday. I had a club race on the Sunday, so I had it built for the Sunday. I just threw any electrics that I could find in my spares box, threw it together, and then my first run was literally the practice on the first round of the Summer Series last Sunday. Like I said, it's my first race for a year. Did all right, ended up third in the D, but I had the pace for mid-C, so I just need a bit of practice to stay consistent, if you like. So these are temporary electrics. I've got more on the way. It's currently running my trusty kind of backup motor. It's a Team Orion 7.5 turn mod motor, if you like. That's currently paired up to the Hobby Wing Quick Run 10 BL120. I've got a Sky RC TS120 on its way actually, which I really like those. I rate those ESCs quite well. I actually run the same in my D418. And that's paired up currently to the Savox 1258 TG. That's a new servo in there. I'll leave that. That's a new servo from Savox that makes the most of Sanwa's high-speed steering functions. That's as much of that I know about, so I won't go too much into that. And then I've got the paired up to my MT5 is the RX493i Sanwa receiver. Again, more hop-ups as standard. We've got the alloy servo horn, there's an aluminium chassis, and again, this is all aluminium at the rear here, aluminium diff casing, carbon fiber rear tower, and a nice carbon fiber battery tray as well, which is then secured in the battery with these rubber O-rings. So yeah, the plan today, a few practice laps out on the Astro. It rained a little bit last night, but as you can see, the sun is shining on this. It's late April at the moment. Sun is shining. Hopefully that should dry out pretty quickly, and we'll hopefully lay down some laps and see how we get on. Right, just while we wait for those packs to charge, I thought we'll have a quick look around the facility here at Hearts. As I said, HNMC, just outside North London in the UK. Fantastic facility. It's my local club track. So firstly, this is the 8th scale outdoor dirt track. Fantastic track, one of the best facilities in the UK. They've held plenty of national events here, national rounds, club rounds. They had the e-buggy, e-truggy nationals here just last weekend. Very tricky, technical track. As you can see, we had a bit of rain last night, so there's a few puddles of standing water here. Very technical, very multi-surface. You kind of start with almost clay like cement on the main straight, into concrete for the first turn there, back into clay for the second turn. A couple of AstroTurf jumps here, and that's paving there. You can just about make out it's paving slabs. There's a bit of wood going across there like a rumble strip. So yeah, very technical, very challenging, particularly in the wet, because you do get a lot of it gets quite slick with the standing water. But yeah, fantastic track, fantastic facility. Really exciting to run. So that's the 8 scale track. So here we go, 10 scale track, outdoor, AstroTurf. Really fun layout at the moment. That being said, the 8 scale track that we looked at earlier, they don't change the layout. It's the same layout every race, every regional, every event. 10 scale, however, they tend to change the layout for every single event, whether it's a Sunday club race, a Tuesday night club event, a national or regional. It'll be a different event every time, which is good. It mixes it up a little bit, kind of eliminates the local home advantage for if it's your local track like myself. Flood lit, as you can see. So like I said, we race under the lights on Tuesday nights. Fun layout at the moment. This is what we'll be looking at today. Laying down some laps with the D2. Just down at track level at the moment, just checking the track. Like I said, we did have quite a bit of rain last night, but it's a beautiful sunny morning. And actually, yeah, it's bone dry. If you're new to 10 scale, we tend to run, in the UK anyway, most of us run Schumacher tyres. Yellow if it's dry, yellow compound, or silver if it's wet, particularly for Astro. But yeah, it's bone dry, so good news. We'll go straight for yellows, the fastest tyre, and yeah, let's get some practice in. I like to practice from the end. Everybody squabbles for the middle of the rostrum. Nobody wants to stand down here, so this is where I tend to practice from. Right, unfortunately I don't have my GoPro, so we'll just have to make do with my phone, see if we can get a couple of laps in, and just practicing my lines really. I'm not trying to go as fast as possible, I haven't raced for over a year, so I need to practice hitting my apexes, hitting the correct lines. That's the end of the game, so let's try and get a few laps in with the HB D2 Evo. Like I said, just trying to practice my lines really. That bit in particular, I just keep going too deep, so I haven't got anything turned up to the max, no punch, no turbo on the ESC, stock settings, 7.5 turn motor. Only once I've got my lines consistently without crashing can I really start turning it up. A bit sketchy today. That's a bit better. It's tricky. that up. Oh, nice. Oops. No, too much. I need to relax a bit. I find even practicing, I hold the transmitter far too hard. I need to just relax, release the grip a bit. Let's kind of straight line that. But the car is great. Love it. It's predictable, feels stable. You can get on the power nice and early. Rides the bumps relatively well. I think I need to reduce the ride height a little bit. Starting to get into a bit of a rhythm now, which is nice. That bit's tricky. There's no timing on today, unfortunately, so I can't really. I mean, I can see just by looking at the lines, and I should be improving. That felt much quicker. So did that. Carry the speed all the way through to the hairpin. Too wild. Hey. So there we have it then, guys. Nice day out with the HB D2 Evo today. I've put about 4 packs through it. Been here about 3 hours in total, and yeah, I feel myself improving. Like I said, I'm pretty rusty. I'm not that good, really. The car is much better than its owner. And it held up pretty well, no breakages today. Like I mentioned before, it does have the AE B6 front arms. Those of you who are familiar with this car know there's a bit of an issue with the stock front arms, a bit of a moulding issue where they tend to break very easily by clipping pipes, etc. So the go-to fix at the moment is by running these B6 front arms. There is a fix in the works from HB. I believe they're coming in May. It's currently the last week of April. So hopefully the next time I run this, I should have the new arms without any issues. Otherwise, yeah, she's holding up fine. It's a good little shakedown test today, really. A few screws came loose. There's a lot of metal parts on this car, so there's a lot of screwing into metal. And in the instruction manual, it doesn't actually say to use thread lock. So I've used it a little bit here and there, but today really kind of highlighted where you really need to use thread locks. A few screws came loose, so that's kind of good. I've got a bit of a weeping front shock here, which I need to address. But otherwise, really good day out today with this car. I really like it, I really enjoy it. Like I said, it's me that's holding it back, really, so I just need to do more days like today and really, really practice. So until the next time, cheers for watching.